So here's the situation. I was driving, check engine light came on, and I started losing a little horsepower. Anyway, after I got home, I decided to park the car and run a check on it to see what was going on. I come up with a code 0171 Bank 1 System 2 Lean. Now, that could be several things. However, what I'm gonna do with that particular code, because I'm not exactly sure, I'm going to change the air filter as well as the mass airflow sensor. I know a lot of times, with your air and gas mixture, if your filter's dirty as well as the mass airflow sensor, it may not be getting the proper reading. So I'm not exactly sure if that's what it is, but we're gonna start there. If that works at the end of this video, obviously I'll let you know that that was the problem, or that was the solution for this particular problem. But we do know that code can be several things. But we're gonna start there. So in the meantime, we will jump on the horse, we will run to the office and do a quick workout, just a few serves, hit on the wall for a few minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll finish up the car. I'm pretty sure safety first, and for the most part, always unhook your battery. I'm about to take the mass airflow sensor out, which does have an electric connector. You may or may not need to do it, but safety first. So just unhook your battery, and I always unhook the negative side, and you should be okay. This is what we're replacing here. New one will go in place of this old one. What I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this plate here. That one's loosened right there. And what I'm going to do is take this piece off here, disconnect it on this side. As you can see, push this back. I'll leave this on there though. I'll put these two on, bungees on there just to hold this back. Unhook your mass airflow sensor plug here. Just pull that up on there. I've already unhooked it. Move that to the side. We already unscrewed the main three that's holding the intake there. Move this one as well. Unplug here. Unlatch this one as well. Pull this one off as well. Once you have everything released on all sides, you can easily pull the cover off here to access your filter. This here is your mass airflow sensor. Another thing, make sure that you check all of your hoses, because the hoses, if they're not connected properly, they can also kick out that same error code if there's any air leaking in from anywhere. So make sure you go through, tighten up stuff, and just kind of pull on them a little bit and make sure that they're all connected. Okay, so now we have our new filter. We're going to replace the old one with the new one. We install the mass airflow sensor put everything back together. I'm gonna check the hoses, see if I hear any leaks or anything like that. We'll plug the battery, we'll attach the battery back together, close everything up, listen out, see if we hear anything that sounds out of order. I'm gonna reset the code and then we'll put the car on the road and see how it goes. Reconnect your mass airflow sensor. Make sure that they're seated tight. Then you want to replace your heat shield. Okay, so we have everything back in place. And now we're going to reconnect the battery, start it up, let it run, and check for any type of air leaks or vacuum leaks or anything like that. And we'll put it on the road, test it out. Okay, next I'm going to clear the code, start it up, and then we'll take it for a ride. See, we had a Bank 1 System 2 lean. We had a code 1 of 1, Bank 1 System 2 lean. I'm going to now erase the code. All right, let's take her for a spin. Safety first, folks. Make sure you put your seatbelt on at all times. Now this light here will go off there after I start moving. A lot of times that's the, once you take your battery off. I don't know exactly why it does that, but we'll find out. It just gives you like a little hazard warning or whatever. Light up. Right now I'm on the road. I'm at about 30, 35. So you always want to just check your hoses, make sure all your hoses are tightened. Make sure nothing's loose, no air pockets or anything like that. A lot of times you get those codes because you got air getting in there and the car is confused with the gas air mixture. We're at 60. Right now I'm at 75. Well, that's really about it. I don't expect to be having to do too much more than 75, but I'm going to jump off up here at the light, turn around and come back. Okay, so I'm back in now. I got the car up to about 80 miles an hour. Everything ran great. Now keep in mind, even though I erased that trouble code, a lot of times you can erase a trouble code, drive it for a while, it'll come back on. So until next time, it's ReekG. You take care of yourself. Peace.